grab our music. Beep. Anyway, good morning. So, today, we're gonna be playing Starbound. I might be a little... I don't know if distracted is the word I'm looking for. But, I might get pulled away at some point for... So, without going into, like, too much detail, something in the house broke, and they might be kicking around outside and may need me to come talk to them. But I don't know yet. So we shall see. Okay? Okay. But if I do, I'll let you know, blah blah. But otherwise it should be fine. Also, yes, hello, sorry, I'm back. Yeah, I was not expecting us to get back so late on Monday, otherwise I would have streamed yesterday. But it's fine. And I don't know if I'm gonna do anything too crazy just because of the nature of everything. Also, I felt so bad. My poor buddy, Sigma, who also plays Fallout 76, who basically... Good morning, Avery. If I recall, she got it as part of the thing. It was like, Logan, I'm addicted. What do I do? And I'm like, I can't help you. Um, don't look at me. What do you mean, Logan, help me? I can't help you. I've been here since, God knows when. But because I haven't had a lot of time to put into Fallout 76 in particular, especially with my mouse going bad, and again, it wasn't my mouse, I figured out what it was, but, I'm pretty significantly underleveled, so I was literally in the middle of deciding to turn my camp into a horse barn because I'm a horse kid and I'm tired of not, embracing that part of myself. And I have those little carousel chairs. So I was literally in the middle of making a horse barn. Person was like, Logan, help me. And I'm like, what level are you at? And you're struggling? That's 77. Sigma, I'm at 36. I can't help you. I am out of I am out of my league and out of adhesive, and both of those things are required. But, so, I just thought it was kind of funny. Anyway, we're getting ready to switch here in a second, which means it's going to be loud. Or, actually, it's not loud. That's Fallout, not Starbound. Anyway. It was fine. It was, annoying. But, annoying in that that's how it just is. But it was fine. Okay, so, again, I don't know if I'm gonna continue the quest today. Just because of the nature of things. Um, but, I don't know. That looks barren. No, it's desert. Never mind. Alright, love early. Way out. Okay, alrighty. Plus, we need to start looking for more matter manipulator modules to get the rest of our upgrades going. Okay, alright. Lovely. Let's see. Oh, I thought for a second it wasn't generating properly. Bone biome? Yes. Ah, let me up. Hop, skip, and a jump up here. There we go. Hi, are you nice? Cool. Alright, I don't really need that tungsten right now. Ooh, hello. You won't be nice, however. I shall take this. I don't really care about that. Okay. Whoa, that's generating strangely. Sensors! Oh, please tell me there's... Don't tell me those are the only ones. Was excited. There might be more. Please, please, please. Oh, man. I like the spider people. I wanted them to be my friends. But there's only 2 of them, so it would take a billion years. Alright, cool. Sure, don't really need that. Lovely, up and over we go. And, like, maybe I'll... Oh, Jesus, you're never nice, unfortunately. Hi, buddy. Maybe I'll do the quest today. I don't know. It depends. I just don't want to get pulled away in the middle of it. And I just get the feeling that if I do start the quest, I'm dooming myself to it. Hi, friend. My name's Logan. What's yours? Well, don't matter no more. Sure. I'll take it if it's in a chest like that, but... eh. Definitely take Super Sea Snails, though. And I will say, I don't necessarily need upgrade modules anymore, because that's the final ship upgrade that we got there. Alrighty, lovely. Sure. No. Sure. Okay. Oh, yes, please. Yeah. Sure. That would. Sure. Ooh, sure. Also, one of my favorite things about being on travel, because we don't, like, have cable, is watching, like, everyone, in my opinion, has what I call travel TV, which is stuff that they almost exclusively watch while on travel. For us, it's trashy ghost shows. And specifically, this one that came on isn't necessarily just a ghost show exclusively. It's usually one of those shows where, like, 99% of the show is, like, very clearly either faked or misseen footage or things that are very, very easy to explain away. And then there's one that is so ungodly terrifying it keeps me up for the rest of the night. And I forget what it's called, but it's not, again, it's not just, like, ghosts in this, but... Hello, are you friendly? Nope, they are not friendly. If they jump like that, they're not friendly. I also did smile because one of the clips was from my college town, Savannah, Georgia. And... Sorry, I'm just double-checking. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's usually... Okay. Don't really care about that. I will take the snail. But, and by the way, Savannah is absolutely haunted as shit. Because when I say trashy ghost shows, don't take that to mean I don't believe in ghosts. I do. Well, okay. Let me clarify. I don't inherently believe in ghosts themselves. I do believe that there is something happening, and it would be remiss of me to not admit that. But, what the fuck is that? Oh. I guess I'll take it just to have it. But I believe in residual energy more so than I believe in, like, traditional ghosts, if that makes sense. Okay, is there anything else up here? No. But if you want to just take it as the literal letter of the law and just use the term ghost, Savannah's haunted as fuck. And it's also gorgeous. But that one, it was... So it was one that theoretically could have been fairly easily faked, but at the same time, like, if we are taking her at her word, which, you know, sometimes you just kind of have to, it was very unsettling. But the one in that was terrifying, it was this woman who was home alone, and she basically started getting... It sounded like a burglar breaking in. But unless she had extremely well-coordinated friends, it would be borderline impossible to naturally explain what she was witnessing. I'm also going to do the final expansion for that. And then this one, we will start with 6. Okay, cool. But yeah, unless she and her friends were extremely well-coordinated, or she's really good. Because the other thing that a lot of people don't seem to ever acknowledge in these videos, because obviously it kind of takes... I don't know if the fun is the term I'd use, but it takes a lot of the mystery out of it when you remember that really talented video editors exist. That would have been the only other option, and other than extremely well coordinated friends is extremely talented video editing. But like the like knocking on the walls, it wasn't even knocking, it was like banging. It was so loud and so intense, and I truly cannot explain how deeply unsettling it was. Also, this is the wiring tool, so now you see you can wire things up, right? I don't tend to use it. I think you just click it again. Well, actually, maybe you just scroll off of it. Nope. Okay, well, whatever. It doesn't matter. Obviously, I don't use the wiring tool hardly ever. But then you add other ones which were very clearly camera glitches, or one where he's like, it's so clearly a UFO, and I'm like, and he's like, it doesn't look like any plane or whatever or this, and I'm like, I noticed he very pointedly did not say drone, because it looks exactly like, if you've ever watched drone shows, it looks exactly like a drone show drone. Like, identical even. But that's an SCP. But, and again, I'm not gonna, like, tell people they're not allowed to react to these things and have fun with them. Please react to them and have fun with them. Like, no matter what I say, and I tell people this all the time when I'm talking about things like, like, Vivzy Pop shows that I have repeatedly stated how much I dislike, and I will regularly, go through and just, like, voice my thoughts, you know, because I never like to, just rag on the show and then not offer any critique, so I do have to, like, watch it just to whatever. But I will say, there will come a day where I will just get too frustrated, and just be like, fuck it, I don't care anymore. But I always tell people, because I intentionally put them, like, behind a read more, I intentionally make it, like, you have to go out of your way to, like, see it, because I'm like, dude, if you love something, I am not going to take that away from you. I know it sucks to hear somebody rag on your fandom. Like, but at the same time, I always tell people, I'm like, to a certain degree, you do have to be willing to, you don't have to, but rather than starting fights with detractors, maybe be willing to either A, have reasonable conversation with them, or B, realize when they're just trying to get a rise out of you and just disengage, because it doesn't make your fandom look good when you're going out of your way to start fights all the time. Epic fandom, please don't do that. I've noticed they're starting it, and so I always, whenever something like that happens, I always put on my Tumblr, I'm like, I'm not going to pick that up because, like I said, we were at our final upgrade, so there's no point in me picking it up. But I will, like, basically have a... It almost invariably starts with either we need to talk for a sec or blah 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 fandom, come here. And I will basically say, clear throat, you're scaring the hoes! Maybe I need to link that up if it's still... Okay, never mind, it's fixed itself. Basically, when fandoms fight like that, and fighting is all they're known for, that is a massive part of what gives fandoms a bad reputation. And I understand the instinct to be hyper defensive of something, but know that when people are saying something negative about a community you're in, that is not a direct reflection on yourself. You are not tied to the media you like. And it's always obvious when it is a direct attack on yourself, and it's very clear, but it's almost never a direct attack. So I tend to tell people, I'm like, look, I get the instinct to want to defend your thing, but you have to be willing to engage in reasonable discussion with people because otherwise that's how these communities get bad reputations. Uh, and it makes it so people don't want to participate in your media. Uh, so it's really, really frustrating to kind of have that come to Jesus moment. Uh, but there's always a moment where you do have to have it. And it's frustrating. Like, I remember the big one that I had to have with the I Have No Mouth and I'm a Scream community was, look, y'all are turning into elitist assholes when you are like, well, clearly you don't have any media literacy. And I'm like, hey, when you say that, it literally makes people not want to engage with challenging media, so could you maybe knock it the fuck off and help them? Like, you know what else doesn't help media literacy? When people are being shamed for having opinions, whether they are incorrect or not, instead of saying, oh, hey, okay, here's what I recommend for people. And again, don't let me, like, tell you what you can and can't say. Like, just know that you're gonna sound like an asshole. But what I always recommend for people in these scenarios is instead of saying, oh, well, clearly you don't have any media literacy, say, oh, I didn't think about it from this perspective. Here's how I see it. And start the discussion like that so you don't come off like a fucking douchebag. Um, but yeah, like, it's really frustrating to me when I see these communities that should know better behaving like assholes. Alright, lovely. And again, it's one of those things that I'm not here to yuck anyone's yum, but like I also won't ever tell people that they're not allowed to like be frustrated with something and voice their frustration. Uh Especially in situations like, say it's like Tumblr where you could absolutely put everything behind a private blog, or not a private blog, but like a read more or use tags in such a way that whatever. But at the same time, I also advise for fandom spaces, start to recognize the signs of when somebody's just trying to get a rise out of you and just ignore it. Because, like, anyone who is actually in spaces like this, it's very obvious when um, something is happening purely because either someone's frustrated or because they want to piss people off. It's transparent in my opinion. Um, and so obviously don't interact with people who clearly are just trying to piss you off, right? Ooh, sorry. But at the same time, also don't interact with people who, um, if you can't have a discussion with somebody without it turning into a fighting match, or you can't discuss with somebody and then disengage when you're like, look, this is getting a little too heated, we should probably, knock this off and just say we agree to disagree and go our separate ways. If you cannot engage in that, then engaging in arguments is not for you. Um, and I don't mean that in a like, oh my god, look at this, whatever kind of way. I genuinely mean that being able to have a civil discussion about something, a civil disagreement, is a skill, and you do need to learn it. And again, if something is ever. Oh, wait, sorry, this is Apex stuff, so I shouldn't be scanning it. If something is ever so uh, upsetting for you that you cannot. Oh, that's right. I have multiples of this. I need to sell that. Have a civil discussion. You just need to disengage for your own health. And again, that's not necessarily a moral failing. It's just how life is, you know? Okay. That's fine. Let me do that just to make sure it's nice and organized. Okay, so we need to go sell that SCP. Okay, very good. Da, 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 da. I'll do this at the telestop because he can't move. Alright, lovely, lovely. And now we don't really need any crewmates, because... Actually, wait a minute. I'm stupid. We still are missing someone. Or we're missing an upgrade. Never mind. I guess I did need to collect that fucking... God damn it. My stupid ass. Do as I say, not as I do. Alright, lovely. That's fine. Okay, cool. Alright, lovely. Lovely, beautiful. By the way, you can hire, those penguins to be crewmates. I don't know. Not yet. But yeah, like... And especially if you're on somewhere like Tumblr that has a really robust tagging system, especially if you get things like Tumblr Savior / Blacklist going, my biggest advice is just, like, be willing to, how do I phrase it? Actually, let me show you one of these. But you gotta be able to use things and, like, block people who are bringing you distress. And I know that, like, there's this weird trend I've noticed with, like, people acting like blocking just automatically means some, like, failing on the part of, like, one of the parties involved or whatever. And I'm like, no, it just means that they understand that this is not something that is healthy to constantly engage in, like, this amount of, like, discourse and fighting on a regular basis. And so they're like, I don't want to deal with this, and I don't want to, like, put myself through all this stress for something that clearly isn't going to go anywhere. In my opinion, blocking is, frankly, a good understanding of yourself as a person. If you understand that you are not going to be able to engage with this without getting so upset that it starts to affect your well-being, why is it considered a failing on that person's part, you know? If anything, I think it takes a lot of maturity to be able to admit that. Alright, hang on, I need to go back and see. I'm not used to ships that are this big, so I need to check and see. Yeah, there was a downstairs section. I'm not going to scan that, I know that's Apex. I'll take that, and I'll just pick that up just in case. Whoops. Sure. Alright, because I actually... And this is another thing, like... If you go out of your way to start fights with people, also don't be shocked when people are like, you're kind of an ass. Because... No, damn it. Go back down, go back down. It's E to get out of these things, by the way, if you're wondering. And actually, we go all the way down. But I had mentioned this person before because they literally shocked me with, like, this is one of those situations where I'm like, if you go out... So here's the other thing. If you cannot deal with, like, bad things being said about your community of choice, don't go looking for them. So I had a person who, like I said, I regularly will go through and watch the new whatever Vivian's put out media, just so I can, like, accurately make sure that... Because here's the other thing, that when I talk about anything Vivian works on, I would adore to be wrong. Like, if that team gets their act together, I will happily, like, admit when I'm wrong. As a matter of fact, I do it regularly. Like, something that I am very big about is when I'm going through something like shows that I'm critiquing, I will regularly say, this is good, that's good, this is good, that's good, because I don't want it to seem like I'm just doing this just to hate on it. No, this is, like, my very clear attempt to be constructive. And matter of fact,
even if I may sound angry, if you read what I say, right? I make it very clear that I intentionally will say this is how I would make this better, and I usually try to be as realistic about it as I can. Uh, but this person showed up onto my things that are also, here's the other thing you have to remember about when I critique stuff, specifically stuff that I know is popular, so I don't want to like piss too many people off. I also go out of my way to make sure it is not in the main tags. I will tag it with just whatever the regularly used constructive criticism tags are. So in the case of stuff to do with Vim, it's I think it's Vimsy Pop Critical and whatever I am specifically critiquing. So like, let's just take Stolens for example. So I'll use those two tags, but I will never use the main tags for the show. So I won't use like Hell of a Boss. I won't use Has Been Hotel. I won't use those separately, so that it doesn't show up in those. It just shows up in stuff where it's very clear that this is critique spaces, right? So this person had to have manually gone and found that, or somebody reblogged one of my posts, which I can't control what people do with my posts after I post them. So, and they had to go out of their way to find it, go beyond the read more, which I make it very clear at the top. I say, warning, below the read more, because the way read mores work on Tumblr, you click them and then it expands it, but you have to click it. It basically looks like a hyperlink, right? So, they had to go into that, see the tags that say this is critical, this is what's in this, and it is negative. Had to see that, go in there, and go, okay, I'm gonna read this, knowing that they. And I actually found out later, apparently this person just plagues any of the critical tags and is clearly just looking for a fight. And oh my. You alright there, Hud? You look a little stuck. But basically, they went out of their way to start a fight with me and call me privileged for being, quote, so concerned about a cartoon. And I'm like, honey, like, I could say the same about you being concerned about my opinions. Like, and at some point, I was trying to, and they were like, but this isn't critique, this is just rant. And I basically said, here are all the places where it's very clearly critique and not a rant. And two, if it was a rant, so what? It's my blog. You came out of your way to go beyond all of the read more tags to start a fight with me. What's your problem? And I at some point I said, do you actually have a discussion you're trying to have, or are you just trying to yell at me? And they never showed up again. I was genuinely so baffled by this person. And here's the thing that I think was the problem. I think this is what, so the situations where I say, hey, don't try and take people being negative about your thing as like a sign of a personal reflection or feel like it makes you feel like you've failed in some way. I think I was already here. Wasn't I? Maybe. But don't take it as like, yes, I was here. A personal slight, especially because it becomes very obvious when something's a personal slight. And it was one of those situations where I was like, dude, I go out of my way to make sure that the people who like this thing don't have to see my stupid ass opinions. This is on you at this point. Like, it's basically looking outside, seeing its rating, intentionally going outside without an umbrella, and then being mad that you get wet. Like, that is the level of how obvious it was that, you know, this was not going to be... oh, by the way, this is what a toxic planet looks like. Oh, no, I'm sorry, this... What? What do you mean this is a jungle? Huh? This shouldn't be a jungle. Not by that visual. Okay, I guess I'm wrong. Whatever. One of these days, I will find a toxic planet and show you what it looks like. Toxic being the ones with the poisonous oceans. But, but yeah, like, and again, I understand, and here's my guess. My guess is that person is probably extremely young. Um, oops, that's not what I wanted. Ow. And something that you also, well, there's a return on my first aid kit investment. Something that you do have to keep in mind when you're interacting with fandoms like this is a lot of times the people who tend to react the strongest are relatively young. Now, that doesn't mean that if they start shit with you that you're not allowed to, like, return the argument. Like, that's not what I was saying at all. If you start shit with somebody, they are allowed to react, you know? Just like you are allowed to disengage at any time you see fit, you know? But some advice I will give to people who are younger and in, like, one of their first major fandoms for the first time, especially if it's one that's got a lot of, I don't want to say controversy surrounding it, but it's the only term I can kind of think of. But especially a fandom that tends to, like, get a lot of people arguing about it online. Let's phrase it that way. Do try to understand that not everyone who doesn't like the show is... I hate... One of the phrases that I hate the most is, oh, you're just a hater. Generally speaking, a lot of these people who have... Ooh, this is a older avian facility. Let me see if I can kind of get a better shot of it. So you can... I don't know if you can tell there, but it's... Hang on, give me one moment. Yep, sorry about that. Like I said, it was the guy who was coming to look at the house. But I am back. Alright, and we should be back for, you know, I don't know if the word is good is what I'm looking for, but, yeah. Alrighty, but, this is an avian construction. It's actually the oldest one that is still present in the game, to my knowledge. Oh, okay, the sound effects are working. I'm not gonna go down there, though, because it is a hostile, whatever. But it's fine. Yeah, you're fine. But yeah, as far as, like, when it comes to having discussions in fandom, usually the younger someone is, the harder they're gonna fight for it, because, like I said, a lot of times when you're younger in fandom, and this is coming from somebody who's been in fandom since I was extremely young, so I speak from a place of experience. Especially younger folks tend to personally tie themselves and their identity to their fandom, which I'm not saying is inherently wrong, but I am saying that it doesn't. You have to keep in mind that either a failing of whatever and whoever doesn't reflect on you. If you hear noise, it's the guy working on the house. But just because somebody doesn't like your thing doesn't mean they don't like you, right? And also, at the same time, you're allowed to, like... Wait, isn't this fuel? You're allowed to disengage with people who don't like something that you like, especially if it's something like you think that their opinions on it reflect, like, a concerning opinion, because sometimes you can tell by somebody talking that either they're just being a hateful person or that, you know, you would not get along with them for whatever reason. Matter of fact, there's a few people I blocked because I feel like their views on Steven Universe are really concerning. Specifically how they interpret certain aspects of it. Especially when it's very clear that people haven't watched it, right? But at the same time, I'm not gonna go out of my way to, like, be hateful towards them, because they're allowed to have that opinion. Whether or not I think it's right, whether or not I think it's fair, who am I to fucking say? Okay, give me one more second.
Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, anyways, as I was saying, let's talk about fandom culture. But because young people have this tendency, and I can't inherently blame them for it, right? But they have a tendency to fully tie their identity to a project, so that also becomes one of the dangers that comes with that is if ever that project becomes, like hateful or, deeply like not good, right? Um I feel like that's where the danger lies in so deeply, because again, you're allowed to like mourn a fandom you lost. Like I was of the generation that grew up with, and not just the Harry Potter movies. I went to the midnight releases of the books, and it's one of those things that it was important to me at that time. Yes, it was a big part of my identity at that time, yes. But at the same time, I understand the harm that it does to continue to partake in it in this day and age. And, you just have to sometimes admit when. And because there's a difference between whether or not a show is, like, got, like, some tone things that aren't great for whatever, and whether a show is actively hurting people or, like, content. So I'm gonna use this just because this is the first one that came to mind. Um, Clone High. If you look at a lot of its, and they make fun of themselves for this, but if you look at a lot of old Clone High jokes, they do not hold up in today's day and age. But when they renewed it, they weren't actively like uh continuing to push hateful rhetoric. And again, at the time, it was considered normal. It was not intentionally done to be hateful. That doesn't make it okay, but that was not their intent to be hateful with it. Um, and so you kind of have this balancing act with it. Um, but when they revisited it recently, not only did they not return to those hateful, ideologies. Again, I'm only using hateful because it's a quick shorthand. They did not do anything that they did to be hateful, right? But they even made fun of themselves for that behavior. Um, and that was fucking hilarious. But yeah, like sometimes everyone needs to be willing to admit when something that they like has either gone too far, wasn't the best, or was harmful to certain people, right? You need to be, if you engage with fandom, there's one thing that I will tell people who engage in any show, fandoms, or anything. You need to be willing to admit when it does harm. Like, easily my oldest fandom, well, oldest in terms of the content, not the actual fandom that when I get into it, is Star Trek. And there are things in Star Trek that are deeply not okay in the modern age. But the thing you have to remember, and I tell people this all the time, there are a couple of things you have to keep in context when you work with older fandoms and older content. Was this normal at the time? Were they doing it to be hateful? And have they repeated the behavior? Those are your big things that you need to keep in mind whenever you engage with old content. Uh, because uh, something I'm just going to bring up is RBB. The amount of times that they use the R word in the early seasons sounds horrifying to a modern audience, and it is, and they've fully like spoken out against their use of it. But it was completely and totally not only normal but expected at the time, right?
didn't make it okay, but you know, once they learned how much it was harming people, they stopped using it. Um, and so like that's another thing to always keep in mind is what is the creator's intent when you go into these things, right? Um, but the other big thing about old fandoms, and especially when you have to finally say goodbye to a fandom, because I always tell people you should go into fandoms expecting that you may need to say goodbye to them one day. For whatever reason, it may need to happen. Um, but uh, the other big difference maker is not only is it hateful rhetoric, but is it being used to further issues? That's the problem with Harry Potter. Isn't that, you know, she said something questionable a billion years ago and has changed? No, it's that not only is she actively being a terrible person, she is actively using any monetary or social funding, social being attention and time that people put into it, to directly go into uh hateful rhetoric, right? Like it's literally funding her hate. Um and that's the difference. That's moments like that are where you just need to be like, I can't. And the other thing I will tell people is I will always remind people that people do have the capacity for change. And that's another thing that you need to be willing to accept in a how do I phrase it? Any situation is, or any community is, you need to be willing to accept when somebody has changed for the better and gone out of their way to learn and educate as a person. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean you need to forgive them, but, um, it, and it, again, just saying sorry is not enough. It's proving through action, which is why I say, you know, one of the other things is, like, even if it's never discussed with the person, do their actions state that they have done a lot of, like, work on themselves to make things better, right? Um, but I'll be, if ever, you know, like, Vivzy works on bettering her content and herself as a person, I will be the first to admit when it happens. Or when it's clear that it's happened, you know? But at the same time, like, you cannot expect people to just forgive you all willy nilly, especially if you were a terrible person in the past. So it's like this kind of balancing act of everything, and it sucks, but it happens, you know? Uh, but yeah, fandom spaces are just very interesting from that perspective because, you know, you can't really anticipate when things like that are going to happen. So that's why I always. The last time I truly, deeply. I'm going to phrase it as allow myself, but the last time. Or the incident that made me basically say, this is. I'm never going to allow myself to get this intrinsically tied to something again was when the uh, the allegations about Ryan Haywood were proven true, because that one came out of nowhere. Like, the whispers were there maybe not even a month before, and then they were like very clearly and unequivocally proven to be true. Um and it was devastating, like, to the point that it's very difficult for me to talk about it even today. But at the same time, like, that was absolutely a problem, And I'm not going to allow myself to contribute to that anymore. But that was the last time that I truly deeply allow. Again, I allow is a strong term, but that was the time that finally made me understand. I'm like, I must presume that everyone. I don't assume it will happen with everyone, but I presume that everyone has the capacity to do something terrible like that. And I don't think that's an unhealthy worldview to have. Like, you shouldn't go out and just think that everybody's gonna, become a problem one day, nor should you, like, wish it on people. In fact, you should always hope that people strive to be better, right? But, that was the incident that made me just sit there and go, this can happen to anyone, and everyone is capable of doing terrible things. And not from a perspective of, like, I presume everyone around me is a monster. I just presume everyone has the capacity to. Especially because we don't know everyone's lives, right? So it's just one of those situations. But the other thing I will tell people is always fact check a lot of sources. Like there was, it's gotta have been a couple of years ago at this point, somebody tried to start a smear campaign against Dan Avidan from the Grubs. And again, this is me saying this about this incident. I don't know, like, if anything's going to happen in the future. Date stamp, it's July 17th, 2004. Or, not 2004, 2024, Jesus Christ. So, take this all with a grain of salt. But, this person tried to raise these allegations about him, and everyone was already like, oh, we gotta cancel, whatever, this, that, and the other. And then, not even like a few hours later, it became readily transparent that one, none of that had happened, but also two, this person was a very outspoken JonTron stan and had always been trying to start shit about Dan. And not in the, like, as in they've been trying to make people, oh, this is what's been happening for so long and nobody's listening to me. Not that way. As in, they've always just been, like, grasping at straws, trying to look for any little thing because they didn't like that JonTron got replaced. And that's what I mean about, like, always taking things with a grain of salt is, like, sometimes people are just trying to start shit with someone because they don't like them. Like, you should absolutely always listen to people when they're saying they were victimized, but you have to be willing to also fact check and see if there is an ulterior motive happening, you feel me? And it's people like this that suck because they're the reason why people don't believe victims, right? Is you have people like that who are out there just all, like, pissy because their Blorbo got kicked off of something because they did something terrible. Because that's the thing, is, like, when I turned around, I was like, oh, you're a JonTron stan. That's what made it very clear, because I'm like, okay, so you actually are just mad because, like, if you ever know why JonTron got kicked off, it's very apparent that, he did not need to remain on that show. And, again, it's just one of those things that's really... And again, this is not me saying, like, oh, Dan's such a great person, this, that, and the other. This is me saying that that particular incident was being done out of a place of somebody who just wanted to see him burn, Because, again, as I said, everybody has the capacity to secretly not be a great person. That's not, a radical belief to have. It's a fairly reasonable thing, as long as you're not just like always like, oh, this person's totally gonna be terrible. Like, just as much as everyone has the capacity to be a terrible person, everyone also has the capacity to be a great person. You feel me? Um, but yeah, the long and the short is, oh god damn it, do I have a place for this? How big is this? Please tell me this can fit. Okay, perfect. But yeah, just as much as everyone has the capacity to be a terrible person, they also have the capacity to be a great person. So that's the other side of that coin. No, I'm not gonna go point knives at people for you, lady. Alright, lovely, beautiful. Okay. Let me also scan all that, because I apparently hadn't. Thank you. Alrighty. But yeah, I think that one of the other issues that I find with fandom discussions in general and discussions at large is there are two places I highly recommend people try not to have arguments, one more so than others. Tantam, or absolutely the worst place to possibly have a discussion ever, and I don't think anyone is going to argue this, is Twitter. Don't try, especially in the past when it was still really limited character count. Don't, like, have an argument on Twitter. It's never going to end well. It's always going to be horrible. No one will be happy because you don't have more than X amount of characters to get your point across. So, like, it's going to just suck no matter what you do. And so I advise caution in arguing on Twitter. The other place I advise caution in arguing is on TikTok. Anywhere where there is even an ounce of a character limit / time limit, or not ounce, but like within reason, like if you could write a full like letter to a boss or like meeting notes, you probably are alright. But like anytime there is character limits and stuff, it just truly deeply leads to trouble. And so one of the best places to actually have an argument is Tumblr. Now, mind you, Tumblr's reading comprehension's a little, but like, and I mean that kind of in a joking fashion. That's just an in-joke with the Tumblr community. But when it comes to things like how long you can talk on Tumblr, that's where it truly comes into its own, right? And so I really, if you're gonna get into an argument, don't do it on Twitter, don't do it on TikTok. Because even if you are, oh, whoops, that's not the right folder. I don't want to say in the right, because that's not the, oh yeah, dude, I didn't even like Twitter before everything went to shit, and now it's just a nightmare hellscape right now. But, anything where you have a character limit can make it so that what you're saying can be misconstrued. It can make it so that you can't really go back and correct your thoughts as easily. It's just a terrible place to have an argument. Hello, Jeb. Sorry, the cat walked in. And I actually, this is something that I remember, speaking of Rooster Teeth, I vividly remember, I think it was Bernie, pretty sure it was Bernie, saying is that for his own well-being, he actively refuses to get into arguments on Twitter. And this was like, oh god, this had to have been over 7 years ago. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hi, Jem. Yes, I see you. Come on. Come here, Jem. Come here. Yes, I know. Come on. She's a little stressed out because there was a guy in the house looking at the damaged door. So she's like, there was weird man in the house, human, please, make go away. And the answer is he is gone. She's just stressed, because that's just kind of how animals respond to stuff. Yes, Gem, please settle down, honey. Okay, let me also... I should have my first optics upgrade. Cool. Then my next one is 12. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, let's go find another place. Planet. Ooh, sorry, I got the burps. But yeah. And also another thing that I recommend to people is being able to, like, register when somebody's just trying to have bad faith arguments. And again, you don't have to, like, quote, prove someone wrong. You could just walk away from something. That's not, like, a failing as an argument. That's just you being like, look, you're clearly trying to be a dick. I'm not going to partake in this conversation if you're just going to be an asshole. Exactly. And, like, yeah, that's the other thing, is some people do just straight up like to argue. Like, that's just in some people's nature. And some people just like to start shit for no reason. You feel me? Alrighty. Oh, hello, you. I got my cat still making her some problem. Alright, lovely. Okay, you settled down, Gemma? Okay, good. Oh, shit. Okay, well, apparently you're the nice thing. You're gonna come after me. Hey, buddy. Okay, lovely. Very, very, very good. I hit that. Okay, it's a health one anyway, so that's good. And unless it's one that explodes, and I'm talking about explodes in regards to that thing that I just interacted with, they will, how do I phrase it? Oh, come on, brain cell. I don't know what I was trying to say. Oh, let's play the game of, is this just loading weird? Yes, it is. You can tell just by how I... Never mind, I'm dumb. Well, this is loading weird. What the hell is this? I've never seen this construct before. What the fuck is this? I've seen what it is from, the draconic stuff, but I've never seen one like this. Whoa, that's cool. Because obviously these guys are just shopkeepers. Hey, buds. Would you like to let me shop from you, please? Okay. Hang on. There we go. Okay, let me sell you some stuff, thank you. I'll hold on to that. Okay, I am gonna... Well, I can't actually sell that just because of the nature of it. But yeah, it's fine. Okay, we're cool, I think. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna have anything else that's, like, super great. Especially because I already have the thing that he would have sold that I would have wanted. Alright, lovely. Okay, get on up there, you. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yes, it is. Owie. Okay, cool, cool. Alrighty. Very good. But yeah, I truly think the issue with a lot of, like, why some fandom arguments are so obnoxious is there suddenly became this massive focus on you have to win an argument in order to, you know, have your point still stand, question mark? I don't know how to phrase it, but... Oh, shit, hi. Ocular guys. Ow. Get out of here, you. He dropped a gun of some kind. Let me knock these out of here. But, like, your point can still stand even if you don't win an argument. Oh, hello. I think that we have the chest piece for this, but not the leg wear. Or maybe we don't even have the chest piece. Let's see. That's not great. Sure, why not? I got space for this. But yeah, I don't know when the focus became on you always have to win everything. And it's really annoying. Also, the other thing that's really obnoxious is people act like people's opinions can't change. Like, when did it become impossible to believe when somebody's like, hey, you know, I was a shithead when I said this stuff. I've learned better now, and I'm gonna make myself a better person. And yes, obviously, you don't have to automatically presume everyone's going to do what they say, and in fact, you shouldn't. But when did it become a thing of, oh, nobody is ever allowed to change ever? You know, especially like us as people, like our understanding on certain socio issues, can change over time and with age, you know? That is a normal thing. And I don't know when that became an issue that was not the case. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Okay, hang on. I need to heal. But, I'm just gonna use Philza as an example. He has directly admitted before, he's like, yes, I used to say, things that were normalized at the time that I said them, but were not okay even then. And I haven't said them since, and, like, that's should be what we want from these people, is to grow as people, you know? And again, I'm not saying that anyone ever has to forgive anyone for whatever reason. Like, I don't think I could ever personally, even if he, you know, has grown as a person, I don't think I could ever personally, return to content by Ryan, because, well, and his was also a slightly different issue, because the other thing is, like, when I say things like this, generally speaking, the timeline varies based on how bad what they said was, / what they did. Like, if it's, like, a full-on crime, and they haven't, you know, and they didn't face any, like, jail time or whatever for it, like, obviously that timeline's way longer, because you have to really prove that you've changed as a person in those situations. But, like, when we're saying, like, people saying terrible things, again, no one is owed external forgiveness from others, but when people are clearly working to better themselves, like, to a certain, I'm not saying you have to give them grace, but you do have to understand that people are allowed to grow beyond a terrible thing they did. So, yeah, I don't know. It's, obviously this is just kind of part of life, and life is complicated, but it is just one of those things that, like, yeah. It is what it is. Ow, damn it, I didn't even see him. Alright, lovely. Let me hold off before healing for a bit. Yep, skipping a jump. Alrighty, lovely. Maybe I'll go to a lower level planet and see if I can find some fossils, because I've got a couple of fossil brushes. But yeah, we shall see. We shall certainly see. Ooh, a swamp biome coming up, if the water's anything to be believed. Yep. Alrighty. Do we have frogs? Alright, there's usually never anything in those, but I always like to check. Might as well take that. Free heal. Alrighty. Oh, I never even knew that they had swimming animations. That's interesting. Be out. Nope, not interested in those. Alright, what do we got in here? I don't really have a place for these yet, so I'm still gonna leave it. And I don't ever do anything with them in, like, for stream and whatever. So, like, because you can play music on them, and the long and the short is I just don't want to potentially get into trouble over something stupid. But, yeah. I could also go buy another, oh, hello. Could go buy another chest, I think, because I have more than 24. fragments. Alright. Which is why, again, that I constantly am doing these sweeping motions, is either I'll get fragments or I'll get whatever. It's also why, even though I could easily just run away from a lot of the monsters, I don't. I decide to fight them because, well, they give me storage material usually. I don't know if there's another way to get it. I'm not actually entirely sure. Oh, hello. Okay, so clearly they changed how these things spawn, because, like I said, they never used to spawn outside of the, the starting planets. I don't know what it's called. I've always called it a mine, but I'm not sure what it's meant to be called, per se. But hey, it's fine. Where's my these? Thank you. Beautiful, lovely. Okay. Let me see. I do have another tree, I think, yes. Oh, okay. I don't really need that, because I'm not going to use it again, ever. Okay. You know what I also might do? I might potentially go over to the, settlement and start expanding the tree farm. Potentially, we'll see. I'm not sure yet. Because I was working on that last time that I was streaming Starbound steadily. I don't think I have anything else to put in here, no. I do have some outfit pieces, however. But I do think I want to go find a lower level planet and mess with it. Maybe I could turn that into a music chest? Sure, let's do that. No. Music. I think that's spelled correctly. In here. Lovely. Come here, you. Okay. Go ahead and put these in here. And then... maybe I'll upgrade the engineer's table in a second. I need to, anyway. Yeah, I'll do that. Since I'm going to the settlement, or not the settlement, to the telestop anyway, I am gonna go buy, some battery, so I don't have to make it, because I'm lazy. Okay, cool. And yeah, unless you have an empty slot, there's really no way that you can, easily... where'd it go? There it is. Wait, actually. There's no way for you to easily... Well, clearly you have a brain cell, but you know. No, give me that back, that's mine. Come on, Bray. Jesus. I don't know. I don't know what the hell I was saying. It's fine. Let's not worry about it. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. Okay. I was gonna say, I could probably only buy one. Alright, back up to the ship with us. On our way. Let me stretch. Oh, gods. Okay. Cool. Very good. Let's go ahead and put this... No. Put this down. Lovely. Let's remind ourselves what this needs. Okay, we need 5 silicon boards, 10 copper wires, and how much Durasteel? 6. Alrighty. Okay, we have 1 silicon board there. We already have enough copper wire. We need 6 Durasteel, so let's take that. Let's also take the copper just in case we need more. Okay, I think I got it. So I need 4 door steel. Okay, so what? Beautiful. Remind myself what I need for silken boards. Okay, so I already have 1. I need 10, so I need 9. Lovely. That should be enough for what we need to upgrade. Yes, lovely. And that's all the way upgraded now. I'll show you why we needed these. So these little add-ons, that's what we needed for that. That for. And I mean, obviously there's other stuff. Oh, I could make that. That's one of my mods that I just added. Because obviously I'm a fiend for Portal. Alright. Cool. Where's my iron? There it is. Lovely, lovely. Let's go ahead and make us one of those. Why not? It says, an aperture. We do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding. Alright, lovely. Alright, scan it. Cool. Very cool. Okay. Huh. I wonder if I could make an aperture subtler. I don't know how big those are gonna be. Those look gigantic. But we could certainly try. We can try. Alright. Let's see. Everything needs moonstone, it looks like. Like, literally everything. I should have some somewhere. Where's blocks? Moonstone, moonstone. Clay. Moonstone? Moonstone. Alright. Let's see what we can make, y'all. We definitely want the chair. Alrighty. What? Oh, I see. Definitely not Wheatley's logo. I was gonna say, do we have the modern one? Alright, lovely. And let's also... Don't ask me why they're backwards, I don't know. Okay, 1. Let's see how big those aperture logos are. They're pretty big. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. Okay, let's check. Okay, cool. Oakley dokley. 1, we need to get a door on here. Again, this is why I collect doors. Alrighty. I think we can manage this without it being too much of a problem. Alright, and then... Wow, that number is gigantic, isn't it? Come on. Down here. Or there, I don't care where you go. Okay, let's see if we can manage to spawn us a tenant. Oh, I hope that I can fit this. Ruh-roh. Hold on. Hang on. Okay, that should give us room. There we go. Didn't really spawn anyone special. Oh well. Still cool. Alright. Sure, that should be easy enough. Alright, lovely. And I may take that out, depending. Just because I don't care. Alright, where are they? There they are. Okay, alright. Where to go? There we are. Cool beads, cool beads. You're very, very purple, Fred. Okay, might as well collect the rent while we're here. Okay, let's also see... That's not great, I'll just sell that. Sure, whatever. We need, what, 12 for our next thing, I think. Alright, lovely. Howdy. I'm taking your rent, thank you. And again, unfortunately, you never need more than one tailor, and you never need more than one medic. But definitely don't need more than one tailor, that's for certain. Which is unfortunate, but, you know, that's just kind of how it is. Oakley. Hello, friend. And yes, as long as you have access to the same thing, you can actually pick up tenants for future ships, or for other ships on your star system, as long as you have access to that area, which obviously almost all of mine do, because there's a reason that it's set up the way it is. But as long as you have access, you should be fine to, like, go pick them up for another ship, because they'll still be crewmates no matter what. So if you ever want a really quick way to level up future ships, I highly recommend just, okay. Sure. But if you want to have, you know, a bunch of crewmates easily available for future playthroughs, just leave a bunch of crewmates on your thing. Alright, lovely. Where are you? There you are. Sure. But for example, the reason I have so many Grimkin and other insect-related crewmates, or tenants, is because I was trying to earn crewmates for my Hollow Knight character ship, so that I could, you know, not have to work as much. Hey, bud, I'm trying to collect your rent. Hey, pal. I am trying to collect your rent, thank you. But yeah, so sometimes I will let the characters stay, if only to get them on other ships. That's why I tend not to try and reroll tailors if I can avoid it. Because tailors are kind of a pain in the ass. Don't ask me why. They just... When you really... Sure, I'll do that, but give me a second. Okay, he wants leather and tungsten, I think he said. He probably wants me to make some kind of chair. Okay. Tungsten. I should have a decent amount of leather, just... Okay, there it is. There it is. Alrighty. But yeah, you could absolutely just go on to another file and grab a crewmate. Alright, lovely, beautiful. Let me out. Let me out! Or, I mean, let me in, technically. Alright, here's your stuff, bud. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured he wanted. Alright, lovely. Usually this is what they want when they ask you to... Motherfucker, let me out! But when they want me to, like, make a certain... or grab certain ingredients, almost always they want you to make a piece of furniture. Alright, lovely. And that's... Whoops, that's not the right thing. That's why we have these here. And frankly, these I should upgrade. Maybe that's what I'll focus on doing, is upgrading these. Because obviously I haven't upgraded them, like, ever. I mean, I have, but not as much as they need. Titanium, silver, copper, I can do that. That's what we're gonna do, okay? I know that we're getting distracted, but I don't care. It's a weird kind of day, you know? Alright, lovely. Alright, Dave. Have your chair. Sure. That's the person with the Doom furniture. Alright, lovely. Yeah, I can. Hang on. And again, as long as it's not like some of their starting furniture. Oh, do you want to be a crewmate? Well, he just vanished into the ether. Let's see if he wanted to be a crewmate or not. Because usually when they vanish like that really quickly, it's because... Okay, no, he didn't. Let's go ahead and collect that, but... Then... Good lord, I'm getting a lot of shit I don't want. Maybe I'll go drop that off. Here, Shinobu. But... I want to sell you things. This, that, this, that, this. Take that. Thank you. And take those. Okay. So it needed copper, silver, and... what? Okay, we're gonna start with that. We might as well. Okay, titanium, silver, copper. Okay. I may even have some in here. But I don't want to grab it from here because I don't want to, like... take from things where I don't really have anything, you feel me? Alright. Oh shit, hang on. I need to talk to him again so he doesn't follow me. Yeah. Okay, silver. Let's also grab out this silver. Titanium. Do I have any titanium just out and about? It does look like it. And copper's already on me. Okay, cool. We're fine. It's a lamplight with us. Alrighty. Let me see what all I need to smelt it. I actually think my furnace is right there next to him. Okay. I need 6 titanium, 4 silver, and 3 copper. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 6 titanium. Alright, lovely. There you go. And now that's fully upgraded. But yeah. Matter of fact, do I have one of those somewhere? I don't know. What do you need? You need Durasteel, gold, glass, and volatile powder. Do I have volatile powder stashed anywhere in here? I do have these. I know I just said I wasn't going to do this, but I am. Okay, hang on. How much volatile powder do I need, Ted? Cool. Alright. What else do I need? I need 20 glass. This is also why I always carry sand, by the way, if you're wondering. I need 2 gold, that's going to be the problem, and I need 6 Durasteel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I need to go grab my gold. Come on, up you go. Good lad. Okay, can everyone get out of the way for me, please? Grab my gold. I don't think I have any gold here. Oh, well, look at that. I would have had enough to make what I needed with the volatile powder, but I don't care. Alright, lovely. I also don't like to smelt everything right away, just in case they ask me for quests where they're like, you have to pick up this much ore first. So if you're ever wondering why I do that. Okay, I need 2 gold. 2, thank you. Beautiful. And that's fully upgraded now, so that's great. Let me also put away this that I got. Because, yes, this is technically what this is here for, but I don't want to use it for that if I don't have to. That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. Okay, let's see. What do you need? You need a battery, silicon, copper wires, Durasteel bars. I might have enough to make the, let's see. Do I have a battery kicking around anywhere? I don't know. Well, Let me make the copper wire. Copper wire? Oh, right. Okay, I just need 2 of this. Lovely. I can just go to the site and get a battery. Alright, lovely. Okay, send me there, please. Beautiful, lovely. Okay, on our way. And should I make, like, fluffalos and whatever's probably, but I don't care. Alright, lovely. Go beam back over to the site. Would it be faster to go up in them for my ship? Maybe, but I don't care. Oakley dokley. I mean, it most certainly would be faster, but again, I don't give a shit. Alright, lovely. Here, buddy. Oh, door steel. Whoops. Sorry, my bad. Alright, I need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Alrighty. Perfect. And now that's finished. You don't need to be updated. You don't need to be updated. What do you need? Ha! Do it in a second. What do you need? Titanium, silver, and I have everything else. So wait, how much of each? 6 and 5. Okay, cool, I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lovely, okay. Alrighty. And you're gonna need, yeah, I was gonna say, you're probably gonna need that stuff. What do you need? You don't need to be upgraded at all, you're fine. You don't need to be upgraded. Can you even be upgraded? No. Okay, alright, so then. The ones that are problems. Okay, we need... Sorry, I'm gonna start writing down what I need for these. 6... 2, 3, 5, 1, and then for the other one that needs to be upgraded, because there's really only one other thing that needs to be upgraded here. Maybe 2, I don't know. Then 12, 1, 10, 20. Okay. Then is there anything else over here that needs to be upgraded? Yes. And then this is just a duplicate of this one. So I'm just going to put ×2 next to that. And then none of this needs to be upgraded. So, okay. Let's get to work on that. Let's start with getting the Dura steel all smelted, as well as, like, the copper and stuff. Okay, so I need 12, and then another 12. Okay, that's fine. I need 13, no, 16 silicon boards. Okay, that should be good. Yes, yes. I need 30 copper wire. How much goes into copper wire? 1. So... let me go ahead and make the 5. So now I need 25, 30, or 20. So in order to make that, I need 5, 10, 15, 20. There we go. That should be enough to make what I need. Okay, so that should be the copper wire done. And then I just need to go buy 2 batteries. Okay, that should be fine. And again, I could make batteries, I just don't want to, it's just a pain. Alright, lovely. This should be what I need for everything. Nope, not that way. Not that way. Not you, all the way this way. And I will just beam up to the ship and back, because that is definitely faster. Hello? I need 2 batteries, please. Alright, lovely. Back up to the ship. And yes, you can buy fuel here if you don't want to go. Well, fuck me, I guess. Hang on. Hopefully it remembered what we had. Alright, come on. Load. There you go, good lad. Oh shit, I stretched it. Whoops. Try and fix that. If it looks a little weird, I'm sorry. Alright. Hang on, let me... Just a little more. Okay. Cool, cool. Yes, thank you. Okay. Do I have everything I need? Do I have my batteries? Yes, so that means I got everything I need. Because that was the last thing I grabbed. Was the batteries. Lamplight, please. Alright, beautiful, lovely. Okay. Now then. Okay, I was gonna say, you shouldn't need to be upgraded anymore. You will be upgraded in a different way. I'll explain that in a second. What am I missing? Oh, I needed 3 batteries. Womp womp, my bad. That's my bad. And sure, could somebody there have a, how do I phrase it? A battery, potentially, but I don't care. Alright, back this way. Let's go. I need 1 more battery, please. Thank you. Let's close out both of these. See if that helps. Okay, it seems to have helped. Back down to lamplight. Oh, it is quicker this way. Or rather, easier. I don't know if quicker is exactly the term I would use. Okay, cool. Alright, so let me explain what I mean about how the armor station works from this point on. So, basically, the reason I needed to get my other one of these upgraded is because you see these add-ons? What you do is it'll print this little bit and then it goes on top of this. That is how you do it, so you can change them in and out, alright? That's how they work from this point on. Alright? Cool? Cool. Alrighty, lovely. Let me go down and gather everyone's rent now that I've done that. Actually, let me also erase my notes that I don't need anymore. And should I go do this to the ship? Probably. I don't care. Alright, love early. This person has rent already. Don't know why, but they do. Thank you. No, not there. Little thing. Okay. Hello. Sorry. Didn't mean to accidentally... Okay, I'm gonna sell you some stuff. Potentially. Okay, well I don't really have much in the way to sell him, so... And I guess technically those don't sell for anything, so whatever. Okay, it's fine. Yep, thank you. Alrighty. Thank you. Alright, where's... I don't remember who lives here. Where are you, Fred? There they are, Beatrix. Thank you, darling. Alright, and thank you. Never gonna say no to heal items. I mean, even salve I could sell. Alright, thank you, thank you. Alrighty, hello Walter. Cute name. Alright, beautiful, lovely. And very good. Very, very good. Alright, alright. Okay. Where's our friend? And let me real quick go up and... No, I didn't want to decline it! Damn it all. I can actually scan this. I don't know why I haven't yet. Because this definitely counts as human furniture. And again, humans don't have quests, so... Well, again, technically this whole thing is the human's quest. But they don't have, like, a quest in the same way the others do. Alright, lovely. Thank you. Alright, thank you. Alrighty. And so, after the Avian, our next quest will be the Apex, and then it's the Glitch. By the way, just in case you don't know what the order is. Alright, lovely. And actually, those Super Sea Snails are very useful, because apparently I still have a ship upgrade that I forgot about. Where's our friend? Where are they? Hydrate. Beautiful. Hello? Where are they? Hello? Where are they? There you are. Aethel. Thank you. Just throw some TNT at me, it's fine. Me out. Alright, lovely. I'm not gonna grab his quest because I really don't care. Honestly, if it was Rue, probably. Who was the previous one? I really liked Rue. But he is not her, so... Womp womp. Oh well, it's fine. Alrighty, where is Shinobu? And let me also sell you some stuff. Bop, bop, bop. Thank you kindly. Alright, what do you got? Thank you. What about you? Yep, I'll do that. But also give me a red. Okay. Swennelled. Okay. Hey, boss. Alrighty, beautiful. Here you go, boss. Yeah, sure. What am I getting? No, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. It's probably not bad, I just don't want to listen to it. Alrighty, lovely. Oh, do I have space for it? What is it? What did you ask me to make? Oh, hang on, we do have space. Just barely. Lovely, thank you. Alrighty. And one of these days I will clear that out, but it's fine for right now. And again, that is glitch furniture, so I don't scan it. Unless it's stuff that, like, is from What's-His-Face, because it doesn't count towards the grand scheme of things. But hey, it's all fine and dandy in my book. Where is... I think this is a Plagaki that spawned in here. Yeah, you. And again, I know they're goats, but they really look like weird spider creatures from some angles. Or with some patterns. Thank you, darling. Where's our friend who lives here? And yeah, this is one of the very few rooms I will reroll until I get a guy, because I think it's fun. Because I used to actually think that it would only spawn guys for, like, a while. That's all it spawned for me. But that is not the case. Alright, lovely. Where's our friend? Well, you're the one who spawned for the aperture stuff. Thank you. What about you? Alright, thank you. Come on. Alright, lovely. Much obliged. I also hope I could get more of the geometric set so I can see what that'll spawn, because I'm really curious. Because I just want one more piece, ideally. And that should be all I need. Alright, lovely. Thank you, boss. Nope, it did not spawn me any geometric stuff. Hey, now. See if anyone's got quests to run. Because that's usually one of the easier ways to get it, is from reward bags, I've noticed. Alright, what do you want, bud? Yeah, I can do that. I think I got one down here. And these guys are starting to get their rent back, so we'll do that in a second. Alrighty, and I will fix up his house while I'm in here. Alright, thank you, and thank you, and... let's go like... so. Beautiful. Alright. What do we got here? Upgrade module, I'm not gonna say no to that. No, I just want to collect your rent. Or, not your rent. It's not your house. Alright, lovely. Let's see. Grab that. Again, at this point, I might as well just go do quests. One, we do need crewmates eventually anyway. But two... I might reset this guy's house real fast. Because I really don't like it. Specifically these. Alright, lovely, beautiful. Alright. His colony need was just a way too inconvenient of a place. Alright, lovely. You also turn that on. Because, like, again, you don't need to keep the items in there, but sometimes it's better to just re-roll the whole thing anyway. What's your quest there, bud? Sure. It looks like Marissa's down there. Yep. For right now, anyway. Who knows? She may go somewhere else later. Thank you. Alright. Alright, buddy. I got a thing for you. Oh, goddammit, they're gonna go back to their house. Of course they are. It makes sense. I'm just annoyed anyway, because I'm always annoyed. Yeah, okay. You want me to give it back to her? Oh, yeah, hang on. Which one's your house? It's the one with all the arcade cabinets, I'm pretty sure. Do I have space? Probably not. Nope, hang on. Gonna have to remove one of these. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. Alright, but now we'll take that and do like so. Alright, now they're happier. So some of them will get pissy if you take certain things out of their house, especially if it's stuff that their house had to begin with. So, yeah. Just be aware of that. Alright, lovely. We also need to check our stuff. Thank you. Cool, I guess. Alright, lovely. And thank you. I think we have more people down here with red that we were missing. Yes. Okay. Lovely. Lovely, beautiful. Very, very good. Oh, I haven't scanned that. That's cool. And again, just like humans, Novakid do not have missions. And any of the non-canon species will not have a mission. So, but I think that much should be obvious. But yeah, humans and Novakid of the playable canon species are the ones that don't have any. Hey, Amethyst. Thank you, my love. Let me out. Okay. Who else has a mission? What do you got? Oh, yes, I can do that easily. Oh, whoever's living here now. Alright, lovely. And I always recommend to people to pick up the, if they have red, pick it up before you reset them, because they will not have red when they spawn in. So just be aware of that. I always recommend that. Alright, and it has to be things tagged with certain things, not things that automatically spawn certain things, you feel me? Who had that? Who did I get that mission from? Oh, it was you, that's right. Alright, let's see. Anyone else over here have a mission for me? Anyone at all, potentially. But yeah, so like certain things will always spawn stuff. Like this furniture will always spawn a human, but it is not tagged as human furniture. That sounds really weird. Don't phrase it that way, Logan. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to explode you. You know what else I can do? Let me look and see if I've got a light switch and see about wiring the lights up while I'm here. Okay. Can I use that as a switch? I mean, I can use that. Maybe. I kind of like how that looks. Okay, cool. Let me set this down. Here, let me also see what this person has. Sure. I should have stuff that technically counts as glitch furniture. Yes, I do, that's right. The chef. Which I will take out the stuff that is confusing the thing. Into clearly thinking it shouldn't spawn a chef because it keeps doing that. There we go, much better. Okay, cool beans, cool beans. But, let me see about... Because I've never really done this, so... Patience, you know? Okay. Let's see. Okay, hopefully this should all be able to hook up to that. Excuse you. Okay, cool. This is gonna take a billion years. Okay. And hopefully... So the reason they're all turning off, if you're wondering, is because the console is off, I'm guessing. Come on. There we are. Oh boy. Maybe I do one floor at a time with this, because this is gonna drive me insane. There's a reason I don't usually bother with lighting stuff, but... Oh, shit. This is too far. Isn't it? Oh, never mind. I'm just... stupid? Question mark? No. I'm not. The game is being strange. Ah, we are too far. Okay, well, if that's the case, I'm not gonna bother with this. Okay, turn them all back on, and then remove that. Because I'm not gonna bother if it's just gonna keep getting turned off. Sure. Technology. What counts for this? Maybe if I give that guy a bunch of tech discs? Alright, let's see. Oh, wrong way. Move, move. And how dare you say I smell gross? Anyway. Because he has enough room for me to put, these tech discs without too much issue. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, lovely. Lovely, beautiful. What do we got? Oh, we have 2 reward bags we didn't open. Oh, hello. It's like an Ewok hood. Okay, it's cute, but I prefer this, and... yeah, that's whatever. Okay, alright, cool. Oh, hang on, this one has a rent for us. And honestly, it's just easier to go wait until they all have rent, but I don't care. Hey, buddy, come here. Cersei, I'm pretty sure it's you. Thank you. Or Cerise, I'm not actually sure how that's pronounced. Oh, hang on, what do you got? No, come here. Yeah, I think I can do that. I think I have carrots and wheat. Let's go do that, might as well. Again, mostly it's just I want to get the geometric furniture if I can. We also put away some stuff while I'm here. Alright, beautiful. I guess it's missing because... well, actually, I don't know. Oh, things like silicon boards and such, that's what's missing. Yeah, see, I already have that horse hood, so I am going to sell it. But I will keep the bear hood. Might as well. Really no point to not. So I need carrots, and I need wheat. Thank you kindly. And again, this is why I always collect food to a certain degree, so that I don't have to worry about doing farming quests later. Within reason. I need to potentially build a place for, the water farming quests. But, I don't know. Where is he? Is he here? Hey, Corey. Yeah, okay. Carrot red. I can do that. I can manage that. Red. Beautiful. Alright, boss. Oh, god damn it spawned another fucking tailor. Of course it did. Why not? Here, Corey. You have rent anyway. To... who? You. Hi. Okay. Sure. To who? Down, 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 there. Oh, it is you. Don't you already have one? Will it count it unless I place it? Probably not. There you go. Okay, fine, whatever. Take that. Okay, let me also go ahead and sell some stuff to Shinobu really quickly. Hey, boss. Alright, take all these. Thank you kindly. No. Don't need the seeds. There you go. Enjoy. Alright, lovely. Why is it spawning me so many tailors? I don't know why. Usually they don't spawn tailors very often. It's really annoying. Alright, god damn it, stop closing the doors in my face. Hang on, you have a quest. What is it? You're also pretty neat, so... I can do that, probably. I should have 12 bone kicking around somewhere. Ugh, sorry. Yep. Alrighty. To lamplight with us. To lamplight. Alrighty. Nope, one more down. God damn it, stop closing the doors. Here. Sure. Oh, hello. Okay, cool. Neat. Okay, where's your... Okay, that's fine, I guess. Don't really want the axe, but it's fine. Alright. I think... Are they one below me or two? It's two. Alright, hey boss. Give me your red. Okay, cool. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why it's just spawning Taylor after Taylor after Taylor, but... It is what it is, you know? Alright, thank you. Alright, lovely. Anyone else got quests over here? Anyone at all? Oh, you do. Let's go see what her quest is. 1 and 2, I believe. Alright, lovely. Okay. Both of you actually have. Coral Creep can't do that. Pretty sure Coral Creep's one of the ones that's underwater, and I don't think I have it. I should have checked regardless, but it's fine. Alright, what do you have? And again, this is why I gather everything, is because I know that some things I can't grow manually. Sure. Oh, right, I put it away. Whoops. Womp womp. Alright, boss. Let me grab that. The things I do for these villagers. I mean, again, in fairness, I can get really cool shit out of it, so, like, it's not even necessarily a labor of love, it's just how life is. Okay, cool. What do we got? Unfortunately, I didn't have any already smelted. I could have smelted it, but... Yeah, I can do that. Let me go to the furnace real fast. Alright, lovely. Alright, lovely. Beautiful. Oh, furnace is on that level. Motherfucker. And he just wants one, so that's fine. 1 gold you shall have, Walter. Alright, let's see. Beautiful. What do you want from me, Walter? Wrong level. Whoopsie whoopsie. Okay, cool. I really should color code them. Okay, I can manage that. Hey, boss. Oh, goddammit, why'd you have to go down to your house? I mean, I know why, but... No. Oh, are we good? Are we square? Cool. Not what I wanted. God damn it, stop giving me axes. That is not what I want. Alright, lovely. Might as well grab red. Might as well. And we'll probably do the quest. Not probably, we'll almost definitely do the quest tomorrow. Well, depending on what tomorrow holds. If they need to come fix stuff tomorrow or not. I don't know. It's going to be a slightly tumultuous time, but, you know, that's just kind of how things are. Alrighty, where's our friend? I believe this is... I was gonna say Beatrix, it's one of the feminine-sounding names. Alrighty, lovely, thank you. Okay, no one else has red there. Oops, again, didn't mean to explode them. My bad. One of these down here has red. Alright. Where are you at? There you are. Thank you. And I am gonna go over to this guy and sell some shit. Alright. Lovely, 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 beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. Alright, what can I actually buy from you? Nothing too impressive. Oh well, that's fine. Okay, alright. I believe the chefs sell prepared meals, if I recall correctly. I'm not entirely certain. Oh, hang on, we got some red tip here. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Howdy, Fred. Thank you. Not necessary, but thank you. Alright, cool, again. Not that great, but not terrible either. Why didn't you close that door? That's weird. They almost invariably close the doors behind them, and I would have been not close enough that it would have triggered his not closing of it. Because like I said, they try to do it no matter what. Alright, what do we got over here? What do we got? I do like that the Grimkin will, like, grow eyebrows just to emote. Because that's kind of funny. Hang on. There we are. Very, very good. The one up here has red too. Or one of the ones up here, I should phrase. You have red. Give me your red. Thank you. And yes, throwing darts will hurt things. They're weapons. Okay, lovely. What you got? Lovely. Don't know what I need. Again, I don't know how to make or find the geometric stuff or the stuff that you get from reward bags other than, you know, getting reward bags. But it's fine. Alright, thank you. Alright. Anyone over here have quests or red? Anyone at all? They down there have red, but I'm gonna sell stuff to this guy. Maybe. I'll try anyway. Yeah, those. Lovely. Okay, thank you. Alright, lovely. Well, that was depressing. The person who's like, I miss Earth so much, everything's terrible. Because again, remember that humans no longer have their home planet because Earth is kaput. Okay, what do we got? And again, I know this isn't the most interesting, but I don't care. Alright, lovely. Another thing for me to sell, inevitably. Be out. Thank you. Again, that's weird that he didn't close that door. And again, they don't always, but it's really strange when they don't. And I don't know if they can ever give you quests again once they become crewmates like this. I don't think they can. To my knowledge, they can't. But who knows. Thank you. Also gotta swipe that extra city poster from you. Because you don't need it. Alright, everyone's hanging out in here for some reason. It's fine. It's all fine and dandy. And the chefs do function as shopkeepers, by the way, just so you know. Okay, I'm gonna go put some of this away, unless I see someone else with a quest. Which I currently don't. Alright, lovely, let's go. Because again, some of the furniture stuff I'm just gonna put in here, I might as well. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I really want to get that geometric stuff for... Actually, wait, I think I have some of these somewhere. Yep, beautiful. Alrighty. Check one more time for quests. Anyone got quests for Logan? You do, hi. Yeah. I can do that. I think I have kiwis over here, as a matter of fact, right now. I mean, like, in my chests. I know I've got them growing as well. Okay, nothing in there, which is fine. Let's organize that, though. Excuse me, organize that. Okay. I do not have kiwis here, but, like I said, I have them growing. Or I should have them growing, anyway. Hey, boss. Give me a kiwi? Yes, good. Good. Alright, buddy. Last quest of the day. Unless it's someone else who I really, really like. Alright, lovely. Which I don't necessarily have any that I'm completely obsessed with in this particular set. But you never know. Alright, let's not accidentally break our ankles. That would not be great. Yeah, I'll drop it off with whoever you want me to drop it off with. Nope, they're down there somewhere. Hey, bud. I have a drink for you. No. Come back. Lovely. Okay, cool. Let's see what you gave me in my thing. Not great. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Let's... Yeah, there's no one else I'm really crazy about right now that I can see with a quest. So let's head back to the ship. Let's see if anyone's live to send you to. Let's see. Anyone live? I'm just gonna have you guys scatter today. And I will see you again tomorrow with more Starbound. But until then, bye!